Hey, this will be a video chart on GDHI, Golden Dragon Holdings Incorporated. Done this one a few times, haven't done it in a while, but I want to get it updated today because this could be the start of something, possibly another big move. Will it be? I'm not sure, but judging by where this bounce occurred at and the volume that happened, it's looking like it could get exciting, but we'll see. So what am I seeing here? Well, the first thing is this purple line here. This is the 50-day simple moving average. If you follow charts, you know that the 50-day is one of those moving averages where it's pretty important. A lot of people use it, so it does contain a little bit of the self-fulfilling prophecy type thing. And we had this big, actually two big moves up. First big one, and then second big one. And this past pullback has lasted about a month. And I was watching this one the past few days because it pulled right up here toward at its 50-day simple moving average, and I was curious to see, if the price was just going to drift down through it, or if the bulls were going to dig in here and show some strength. And today they answered my question. They showed some strength, twofold. The first one, check out the price reaction. Very nice candle here. The stock was up 17% today. And then on the other, look at that volume, biggest volume it's had in a while. So when you have this sort of action with a nice candle, nice volume occurring right around a moving average like this, the key one, it's saying that maybe something else is more to come. Maybe we're going to see a bigger bounce here. Hopefully it's not just a one-day wonder and then tomorrow it's back to where it started on basically no volume. That's definitely a possibility, but when you have this sort of action with the price and volume occurring next to an important moving average like this, it's one of those things where you should at least throw it on the radar because there could be more to it tomorrow and the rest of the week. But at the same time, there are obviously no guarantees, but one of those things where hopefully maybe I'm catching something right as this bounce is getting started. But we'll just have to kind of sit back and see if this move here can get some follow through. Now, in terms of follow through and how are we going to measure if this is going to be a strong bounce, well, the easiest way is just simply to use our moving averages. The first moving average we're going to need to keep our eyes on is this red line here. This is a 20-day simple moving average. You can see it's been going sideways here for the past few weeks. Currently valued at 0.003. So if there is continued upwards movement tomorrow, this will be the first level to measure. If the price gets up here and gets rejected by it and falls back down hard, then the bulls probably don't really have as much strength as what it's looking like right now. But if the price gets up here and just blows through it and keeps chugging up, then that's one of those things where we can sit back and say, okay, this looks like it is going to be a nice bounce with some genuine strength behind it. So let's assume that the bulls can get through this middle or the 20-day simple moving average here. Where are the next areas of resistance? And what I'm seeing is all these previous lows up here. You can see that this area right here acted as support a bunch of times, and when it failed, that's where it becomes resistance. So this area is valued right here at 0.0033. So if 0.003 can fall down here, the next kind of quick area or test, as I'll call it, is not too far off. But the good news is if the price can get above, these two levels, then the resistance is really thin out and you don't really have anything until probably up here around the 004 region. And remember, sure, that might not seem like a lot, but when we're dealing with sub pennies like this, percentages add up quick. So these would be some nice percentage moves in here if it can happen. But I don't want to get too far ahead of myself right now. We just got to see if there's going to be any sort of follow through. But real quick, once again, in a nutshell, the whole point, we had the nice candle, nice volume, and it occurred right here at this 50-day simple moving average. So that could be a nice little recipe for a continued bounce. But that's why we'll just have to wait and see. So if there are any other questions on the chart, please let me know. If not, I'd encourage you to check out bullwarriorstocks.com. If you go there and sign up for the free newsletter, you'll be sent a free ebook, which has been getting good reviews. And then with your newsletter subscription, you'll get chart setups, trade ideas, educational pieces, all sorts of things from penny stocks up to big boards. So there's a good variety, something for everybody, and everything's free, so it's worth at least signing up and giving it a try. One more time, this was GDHI. Thanks for listening.